2212. All right, we are back with the Black Aussies. I'm about to win a science victory, and I've learned a great deal from this game. Um, I had some technical difficulties, so if you watching this and it crashed the first time, just note that it literally crashed while I was streaming. This has been very instructive. This game, first of all, let me see here. Let's talk strategy. My industrial city, you'll know, only has a +2 science. Now, I once thought that in order to win, every city had to have +4, right? Because that's the minimum required. You need +15. That's also the minimum required for the civic to kick in and double your science. But instead, it seems that if you can't get both, you merely need the population. Because population in and of itself provides science. And if you have to choose between the two, you want the population because you will get double, or maybe 50%. I think you get 50% a science boost just from having 15 population. So if you have 15 population, and then on top of that, you have the population, you're essentially double dipping. So, okay, so Nereza Aperture only has +2 science. And by the way, the reason it only has +2 is because I put an airport and I mined that aluminum, right? So before that, I was good. Now let's go to leave the apples. My +7 city, I believe, compensates for the fact that not all of my cities are +4. Also, it's size 26, as you can see, so I'm eating real good. Oh, and obviously, it's not my science city anymore because my capital transitioned into being my science city. But +7, it used to be my science city. I'll get to the industrial zones in a minute. Alicia Patrice Opal, +3. And there came a point in the game where I said, I'm not going to sweat this. I'm going to focus on population. I have the number. At one point, I had 900 population in the game, so it dropped by 200 points. And I still haven't been able to figure out why the populations fluctuate so much in the game. But Alicia Patrice Opal only +3. Coal only +3, but that's fine. I got it to size 10. It's a helper city. It provides coal and oil. This I can't pronounce it, but I flipped this city. The Maori founded this city, and I wanted this to be like my little island, right? So I was a little pissed off. We went to war. I took that shit, and I flipped this city, the purple city, pink city also. But I get a bonus when I return cities to their owners. So I said, let me just give it back. But this city, +3 science. I did not flip it, nothing, but it's a helper city, right? So I'm not worried about that. The cities that do not meet quota are offset by cities that do. +6, that's 2 over, plus I got over 15 population, so Modeep is contributing. My capital, come on, there we go. My capital, size 28, +6 science. It's obviously my new launch city for the satellite as well as my science city. And you can also see Campo, which at one time was my food town, +5 science. Uh, we're doing good. It's got the government plaza. I put a little culture in there. I'm doing well. This motherfucker over here sunk. Fortunately, the campus didn't sink, but I got it over size 15, and I got the campus down. That's what matters. So for a science victory, it's very clear that your roadmap um, is population. That doesn't mean you don't have cities that have over +4 science. I'm just saying, like, in lieu of not having the perfect city, you pump that bitch up. You get the population up. And then you use another city to compensate. Um, nope, not giving me nothing. I'm about to win this game. Um, I need to do a count. I need to do a roll call, just to see how many CDs I have. Because I I don't think I have that many. Uh, one of the ways in which my game is frustrated is that you could see these markers, these tags here, the industrial zone, and the like. That was going to be another city, and I had just like these ignorant ass Maori just kept trying to found cities on my continent, and so I've been at war. This is also a different. Ah, there it is.
Much as our ancestors did ages
Yeah,
ago,
let's sit here.
we
I'm enjoy
thrust
this.
forward into the unknown. The first pioneers set forth on an uneasy course.
This is great.
And yet once again did our people thrive. Now, under your leadership, we plot a new course and make another world our own.
This was a clean victory. That earned this. This is great. This is great. The thing about this victory that really stands out for me, well, first of all, I believe it's my second victory in a row. Technically, it's my third, but I restarted the game, right? But this is definitely my second victory in a row, and I kicked ass in this game. I don't give a fuck about this Ivan terrible mess. I kicked ass in this game. It was not close. Let's do a roll call. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I only have 9 cities. I knew it was slim. I knew it was slim. Look at that. It's static. Only have 9 cities. I don't even have 30 population in my capital, but I had so much housing that the population. I never had a problem with population up until the point in which it became like that science race, and then I had to switch some of my production and caravans around. So I didn't hit 20. I hit 15 fairly. I mean, it was it's always a struggle because you can see like it's arid land, right? Like it's arid land, but I didn't struggle as badly as I have in the past, where it was like just a rocky surface. But with that said, man, once I got the caravans going, that was it. It was over. Those trade routes, man, I just kicked ass, and it just felt great. Because once the capital got going, I like the science city was so strong. I was like, I don't have to worry about it. I can put everything in the capital, and I know the science city will help me out on its own. But to say that I won this game, kicking the game's ass. I mean, these dudes up here, who are they? They were just sending, they sent boats, they sent crossbowmen, they just sent stuff, and I had my fleet ready. And then I moved all my archers toward the shore. I'm still, in fact, you can still see I literally have archers, right? I literally have archers on the shore, and then another archer, right? And then I upgraded them to cannons. Another archer here, right? So that was part of the war. Hey, look at this, dude. I got slingers. Don't trip. I got slingers. Look at that. And then when I occupied this area, then we went to pieces. I can't believe this motherfucker put a city down over here. And that was it. I was like, okay, we're just gonna go to war. And he wouldn't end the war. War went on for thousands of years. So I said, you know what? What I'm gonna do is just send my fleet up here. And the moment I sent my fleet up here and started destroying his his whales, and I was just tearing up his ocean, right? All of a sudden, he's like, hey, you know what? We've been at war for like 1,000 years, but let's just smoke a peace pipe. Yeah, dude, we're gonna smoke a peace pipe. That peace pipe is called victory. It's been very instructive. 3 wins in a row, and more importantly, I feel like I have a sense for the game. I feel like I have a sense for what the game prioritizes. Now, that's not to say that it's all about population. Population is very important, but you have to have some cities you can ride with, cities that you can say, and I'm very tall, right? So it's not like these are only size 15s, but you have to have some cities you can ride with. But every city doesn't have to be size every city doesn't have to have a 4 adjacency if you've got the thing, the population. And then especially for me, because I grow tall, I go well beyond the 15, right? So, but to say that I only have like 9 cities and I've won the game, that's very instructive, very helpful. I feel like I'm rocking and rolling. This was a big win for me. Anyway, I catch y'all on the rebound. We should have even if we can't run Wednesday night club, we should have a chat about game strategy at some point. Because in that way, if there are some feminist prohibitions, you're just on the phone or you're just on, what you call, right? Zoom or whatever the fuck. Like, we're just rapping. And so there's no prohibition against that. But a big win for me. I'm still stunned at the extent to which I kicked the game's ass. I was number 1 in science for a long time, and I felt it. I was getting great scientists. I was getting great merchants. Before I jump, industrial zones. Early on, I privileged the industrial zone over here in Narissa Hapiture. And then I had an industrial zone over here in Alicia Patrice Opal. Then I said, you know what? I have so much coal. And this map really helped out because I was able to secure cities and towns that had oil and coal. I got coal everywhere. I thought I would have to, because there's like where is it? There's oil here. There was some coal. I thought I would have to search for somewhere up here. Where is it? Or maybe it was down here. Where was it? I can't remember what it was, but there was some coal somewhere. I thought I would have to, and then I realized it was underneath my lumber. Didn't even see it. So I literally said, "Oh yeah, we good." I mean, the value of this map. I cannot overstate how important it is to have a good map. But anyway, 3 in a row. We should talk shop at some point. Get the entire Wednesday night club together, the chat, headsets, Zoom, phone call, whatever the heck. But anyway, I hope y'all are doing well. I will catch you on the rebound. Look at that, 1876, kicking the game's ass. Man, 9 cities. What are we talking about? I got a city sinking, and it's size 18. Anyway, I catch you on the rebound. Peace.